Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a Draw My Life. I really hope you enjoy, and here we go. Let us start off with the basics. My name is Angelica Alves, and I was born on December 16th, 1999, on a snowy, close to Christmas morning. I was born in a small town named Reno, which is located west in Nevada, close to California. I lived there for basically the first 2 years of my life, and I moved to California in 2001. I lived in multiple places all my life, all over California, until we finally decided to settle down in 2006. And it was in 3rd grade where I started my life here in little old Lancaster. Growing up, I have always been socially awkward and shy around strangers. I would always be that person in the corner of the room while everybody else gathered around and be social. I was that person without a partner, that person that nobody knew. I was basically the shadow of the people who decided to be more outgoing, to be more talkative. And while I was like this, it was only when I realized that this is the reason why I was afraid. No one would ever come up and talk to me. They always thought I was weird. But in 4th grade, my fears escalated. I stuck with the only person I knew and stayed away from everyone else. Outside of school, I kept to myself and never left the house. I basically became a recluse. That's where my interest in video games started to develop. My brother was the one who actually introduced me to them. Every night, I would go into his room, sit on the floor, and would watch him play, analyzing the video game he was playing for every detail it had to offer. A couple years passed, and in 6th grade is when I found myself sucked into the realm of the PC. I would spend constant hours playing flash games or looking for MMORPGs to play. Fast forward to 7th grade. This is where my life started to get worse. I started to suffer. I feared people even more, and bullying at my school started to pick up. This is where I turned to the computer for an escape. I never left the house, and my only friends were those I would meet online, which I knew was dangerous, yet all I wanted were friends to talk to, or friends to reside in. Thankfully, something bad never happened. In middle school, I joined a club called FLL, which stands for First Lego League. It's basically a robotics competition with Legos. This is where I started to make real life friends and started to spend less time on the computer. But it was also at this time that the bullying started to escalate. Thankfully, it never got physical, but the verbal words got to me. I would be told that I didn't belong and that I should just leave. I would constantly be told this, and every time I would go to the girls' bathroom and cry my eyes out. To my relief, the few friends I made came in and always made sure I was alright. But that didn't stop my mentality. I started to get depressed and drown myself into the internet and video games. I would play video games just to pass the time and start to become aloof in class, never paying attention, and always daydreaming about the game that is located right in my console. This is also the time where I got my first system, the Nintendo. Nintendo was the company that I would look towards to find something better and to escape reality. It's a great company, by the way. I would spend countless hours playing Legend of Zelda or Mario. It was during these years and these times that I could finally be myself. But fast forward to a few years, and now I'm in high school and a senior at that. During these 4 years, there's been some ups and some downs, some falls and some rises, but all in all, I made friends, I got a boyfriend, I started spending more time outside, and I got to be in such an amazing class like this one. Thank you guys for tuning in. and looking at my Draw My Life.